Yes, people, yes! Ali, what? Yes, here at 16-bit so Bob. Yes, if you're here for, what? Nintendo GameCube? Wrong channel, my friend. We're talking about the golden days, the heydays, the best days. We're talking about Sega Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, Neo Geo, all those early arcade games from the 90s. Oh, guess what? I came across Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo yesterday in the arcade. I got proper excited. I almost turned up the enthusiasm, but I couldn't because I didn't have a pan coin. Disappointed. But welcome to the new place. It looks a bit different in it. Sorry, it's been a busy month. That's why I haven't been able to do no videos. Moved in a few days ago to the new place. I've got the kitchen behind me because it's the cleanest part of the house at the moment. There's boxes everywhere. I haven't decided where to do the new videos yet. If you've got any recommendations, let me know in the comments. I love the comments. Got a bit of a sore throat. Also had a bit of a cold and a flu. Let me know what you think. Where should I do the videos? Bedroom, toilet, shower, bathroom, naughty. Let me know what you think. Retro games in the bath. Has it been done before? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Gonna have to hide the bits and bobs. Gonna have to get the bubble bath out to hide it. Don't get the games wet, but I don't know what you think. Welcome to the new place. I'm proper excited and enthusiastic because I haven't been able to do a new video for ages. It's been a while, isn't it? You know how it is. You know how it is when we move. It takes up a lot of your time, a lot of boring time, packing and all that kind of stuff. But we're finally in to the new place. Guess what? I've had a couple of people make some requests. Someone said Amiga, talk about some Amiga games. I'm pretty sure, Mr. Veli, I'm pretty sure Amiga comes under 16 bits. We can get away with that, can't we? Let me know in the comments. We're talking about Cannon Fodder, Desert Strike, Zool. I used to play Zool on the Amiga. I had an Amiga 600. Before that, my first computer ever was the Amstrad CPC 464, which was a wicked computer. Then I had the Amiga 600. My first console after that was the Master System, Mega Drive and SNES. Two people have mentioned Mortal Kombat. We've got to talk about Mortal Kombat. We've got to get excited and enthusiastic about Mortal Kombat because that was a wicked fighting game. Because I got into Street Fighter 2 so early on, I always preferred that. You preferred one or the other. I liked both. Street Fighter 2 a bit more because, it was just my game. That was my game. So, my throat. We're going to be getting excited about Mortal Kombat very, very soon. Today, I did mention we're going to be talking about Road Rash. I talked about it about 3 weeks ago. I'll put a post up saying I want to talk about Road Rash because it is a wicked game. It is a wicked alternative kind of racing game. You know why? It's a bit different and why it's so much fun. Racing games for me were always a bit too serious sometimes. Gran Turismo, though, that was kind of serious. It was an amazing game. But I preferred the fun driving games like Crazy Taxi and like the kart games like Mario Kart and all that kind of stuff. They were more fun. And Road Rash was proper fun. It was quite brutal at times. I mean, who remembers? Why did we get so much satisfaction, punching someone onto an oncoming cow? I mean, oh my days, do you remember that? Just like it was an oncoming car coming or an oncoming cow, and you just knock them off straight into it. And we're going to be talking about that. So, Road Rash, an alternative racing game, a fight to cross the finish line along the Californian coastline. The aim of the game to win races, to build up your cash to buy a better bike. You couldn't really upgrade your bikes as such, so every time you won a race, you would try and get that first position to get the most money so you could buy a brand new bike. You had to avoid the police officers because they would rob you with their money by fining you. There was O'Rourke and O'Leary. There was Biff, we all hated Biff because he was like the show-off in the game. He always had the fancy bike. We all wanted the Diablo 1000, and he probably had it in the first race when he was on that crusty little thing. We all hated Biff. Then there was Natasha. We all wanted to impress Natasha for some reason. But Natasha she was kind to you, but she could also be very mean to you if the gameplay affected how the other characters acted around you. So if you offended Natasha in any way by punching her onto an oncoming cow, not that we would do that, she would have some harsh words with you. Other characters like Sid, they would offer you advice and maybe say, this character's got a baseball bat, you can pinch it off them. So, you had all the weapons in the game. You had baseball bats and nunchucks. You could punch, you could kick, you could nudge. It was always more satisfaction if you did it. If there's an oncoming car or a cow, there's like deer in the road as well. And you wanted to get to the finish line to hear those people. Yeah. You wanted to get to the finish line. It was a great game. And I think for the time, it must have looked pretty good, because if you put it on now, I've played it recently. It's still a game I go back to. It's a great game. If you just want to put on a game for like 10 minutes, it's great nostalgia, and it still looks pretty decent. Some games that don't look as good, you know how it is, and these are old games we're talking about, and it still looks alright. It still looks alright, don't it? So there was Slayer, there was Rex, Sledge, Viper, Sid, Gunfer, yes, Gunfer, Dread, Akira. He was the nice guy. I think Akira was the cool guy. And Helldog, Sergio. Oh, Helldog. He was like in the later levels. You needed a baseball bat around his head, didn't you? Oh! And of course, the in-game actions affected the gameplay, so if you annoy Natasha, she would say something a bit moody to you, and Biff, she'd be like, oh, why are you so moody to Biff? So that was my acting. Natasha doing that. And then there's like other riders would give you advice and stuff. You would say, oh, this guy's got a baseball bat, watch out for him. Like, you could just take it off him, couldn't you? You could just pinch it off him and then use it against them. So Road Rash, what a game. Did you play it? Let me know in the comments. I never played the later ones on the 3DO and stuff. Whether some on PlayStation, I think so maybe. But I played the original couple on the Mega Drive. Let me know what you think in the comments. And also what games you want me to play, because I want to get you involved. I want to do some exclusives on YouTube and some exclusives on Instagram, just to keep it fresh, just to keep it exciting, just to keep the enthusiasm up. Hopefully next time my throat will be a bit, I look a bit rough today, looking a bit 8-bit today, looking a bit beater, looking a bit 2-bit today. Also coming up very soon in October, by the way, at London Olympia, the 7th to the 10th of October, there's EGX, the gaming show. They're going to have a massive retro scene there. And there's a lot of new games coming out recently, like on the Nintendo Switch and on newer consoles, like with that retro gaming feel. So I want to do some games like based on like new retro games which are coming out, which are going to be showcased at EGX. So if you're going, let me know. It would be great to meet up and do some videos. I'm going to take my friend Inchman. We're going to do some funny videos where we're going to be going up to people and getting excited at them and getting people's opinions on what is retro to them, because it's a funny question. Because if you say to some people, what name me a really good retro game, and someone will come out with Tekken, and Tekken to me is kind of recent, even though it's an old game, but it depends. Retro is depending on your age, Rex. Because my friend King Geezer, he was saying, why don't you talk about Atari games? And I was like, Atari? That is before my time. But for him, that is what the Mega Drive is to me, right? I mean, it's based on age, what retro is. So, some of my younger friends, retro to them is like PS2. It's like, whoa, that's like new. Let me know what you think. So EGX, 7th to the 10th of October, I'm going to be going. Also a lot of collabs coming up very soon, because apparently I live 20 minutes away from Cabby's Nest. Mr. Chris House, a man named after a house but lives in a cabin. Is it true? Yes, I'm going to be going to the cabin. Not with a bubble bath probably this time. I don't know. Does he have a bubble bath? Does he have a bubble bath? Does he have a bath in his cabin? Maybe he does. Let me know, Mr. House. Run the hot water and keep it going. For 2, yes please. We're going to be going to his very soon. Also, Attack the Backlog. We're going to be completing Alien Isolation. That's a new game. And if everyone, they probably don't know this, because I don't play a lot of new games. I only play new games with like my cousins and with friends and stuff, if we're playing online. But if I go to Mike's house, Mr. Attack the Backlog, we've been playing Alien Isolation, and that is a scary game. That is a scary game. The first time he gave that game to me, I didn't even see the alien, because I just turned it off. I was like, no, I'm not playing this, and I gave it back to him. I said, I didn't even see the alien. He was like, you don't even see the alien for the first half hour of the game. Thanks so much for watching. Always love the support. Please subscribe, please like, comment. I love the comments. If anything, I love the comments almost, because I love to know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. You know what it is. Yes, you do. It is 16 bits and bobs. Yes.